E aí galerinha, beleza? Vamos voltar aqui no Warframe. Vou mostrar o que foi que eu fiz, né, durante o offline. Eu fiz a questão do período aí, do circuito aqui, onde eu acabei pegando a Ivara. Apesar de não ter os componentes necessários para poder construir ela, mas ela está aqui. Depois eu vejo outra parte da história. Também estou na maestria 7. Tem construindo aqui algumas armas. Cadê? Essas armas aqui estão construindo. Essas armas aqui foram as que eu peguei. Daqui eu acho que não tem nenhuma novidade além dessa aqui que eu fiz. Na arma secundária, não sei se vocês já pegaram essa aqui, essa e essa. Essa aqui é muito ruim, inclusive. Essa aqui é boa. Essa aqui é mais ou menos. E aqui na arma corpo a corpo, eu também já tenho maestria quase tudo. Aí eu peguei essa aqui, que essa arma aqui é boa. Depois tem esse machado aqui para fazer também. Mas por enquanto eu tô upando essa aqui. Essa aqui também é muito boa, essa arma, eu gostei dela. Mas aqui é para poder ir para a jornada, então eu vou pegar a minha arma mais forte. Eu vou só botar o filmezinho para vocês verem que eu fiz antes se não tinha visto. Só para que vocês peguem o início.
7 for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes, trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the DreadLock Protocol.
Beleza? Vamos lá, deixa eu até ver aqui. Jornada secundária. Essa aqui eu já fiz. Faltam só 3 aqui. Essas jornadas de Warframe aqui, eu acho que é para poder construir, né, os Warframes. Eu fiz aquela da surfista que ganhei um Warframe, fiquei vendo como é que pega as partes dela. E agora vamos para essa aqui.
Sparky! Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This DreadLock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU's survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one found by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
Vou usar aquilo ali, já que não sei. Aqueles Warframe depois se presta. Já que pode construir, então a gente deve usar. Tá vendo aí, paizão? Deixa eu ver como que ele tá lá. Cadê ele? Tá aí paradinho. Aqui dá pé. usar mais eles pra me ajudar.
It's enough, all right. Patching through.
Like all of you, I was born poor, with but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But, as an orphan, poor, as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Granum. The corpus became my family.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
Deixar um em cada lado. Ok. Vou ficar só controlando aqui. Ou não pode ter dois ao mesmo tempo? Não pode ter dois, eu acho. Tá trabalhando ele. Vamos lá, deixa ele lá. Acho que não pode ter dois, né? Então, ficar aqui em cima e deixar ele lá. Aqui dá pra ver tudo. Não conta não?
Over the years, as my wealth blossomed and my humility grew vast, I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back.
Tem que ajudar ele aqui. Eu deveria ficar aqui e deixar ele lá no outro. Eu não quero gastar mais, porque vai que precisa. Não sei como é que tá pra construir de novo. O cara tá voando aqui. Inclusive eu tenho que usar porque as minhas armas já ficaram mais fortes e a dele tá ainda fraca, pra esse teste. Olha, minha habilidade. Boa. Então ele pode fazer tudo que eu faço. Ele pode usar a habilidade e atirar ali, né? Beleza.
Very secret succession program. It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass.
The data we've collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Double out in the open. You know where to meet. So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur, he had real power. Our air inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Vamos lá. Retornar para orbital. Mais uma missãozinha aqui. Dessa vez, voluntários.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they'll look like. See what you can find.
It's, right. It's a great, big hand.
Granum tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can...
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen one before. Small, though. About as big as a person. Patch me into the system. Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Tá, beleza.
You are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return our Solaris brothers and sisters. Watching nothing, so I swear you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno thugs. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make.
Essas maquininhas aqui estão facinhas de matar. Robôzinho. E eu descobri que dá pra fazer também pesado assim, né? Que ele levanta todos os inimigos que tiverem a volta.
Ready now? Protein trace spiking. It's time! Send in the next volunteer!
They're gearing up for something.
Why my God?
No! This! What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
Acabou com as pessoas mais fáceis.
is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Será que a gente vai pra lá?
Another job well executed.
Novamente indo pra fortuna. Deve falar de novo com os robozinhos lá, né?
To the Corvus Board and my many supporters across the Origin system, everyone is asking, when will I, Nefanyo, end this unprofitable, squabbling deadlock? People are saying, Nefanyo's perfect for the big seat.
How many kids are going to grow up in the vents because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
Yudi. There's a vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead. With the united board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
Volte para sua orbital. Derrote o Neif, tá? A gente vai encontrar ele. Vai ser tipo aquela luta de chefão. Vamos lá. Ah, e eu desbloqueei também o planeta Phobos. Consegui desbloquear ele. Eu fiz até algumas missõezinhas nele já. Só falta aquele lado de Júpiter para poder pegar o módulo de controle para construir a maioria dos meus Warframes de armas. Eu tô limitado a usar os dois porque eu só tenho pouco material. Aí eu preciso liberar esse planeta para pegar esse módulo de controle.
Keep an eye out for our people. They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Crews, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me, his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
I paid top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What? Tenno? Again? Not today. As Parvos' heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your Neff is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
Já tá lá, eu acho.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I am the void. You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me. But at the cost of all that she was. Now, she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Neff Onyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned, watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck.
Foi isso que aconteceu.
What the hell? Outworlder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Crews, repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
Matar logo ele, tem que abrir a porta aqui. Eles estão lutando uns contra os outros, então deixa eles aí.
Another job well executed.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Protea Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvos. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Tá, vamos lá. Eu acho que é aqui que dropa o módulo de controle. Se tiver sorte eu consigo pegar alguns aqui. Se não me engano é nesse planeta, que fica do lado de Júpiter.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is. Looks like a partial find. Let's see if Anyo's cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough.
Eu acho que eu não posso falhar, não vou falhar nenhum aqui. Aqui vai ali os 3 cofres ali. Tá, não é por aqui. Mata, vai ter aqui. E agora? Ó, tem mais um aqui. Não tô vendo certo. Beleza. Outro, ok.
I am calling it the Spectre Protocol. As my Archimedeans explain, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Carinha aqui é chato. Eu não encontrei nenhum módulo de controle ainda. Se for realmente aqui, né? Vou instalar a porta. Se esse módulo de controle for igual a tela Dorofim, que é chato de achar, Tô lascado. Apesar que eu fiz tantas vezes aquela missão pra poder farmar o Necros que eu acabei pegando 20 delas. Por aqui, né? Aqui tá aqui aberto. Tá. Foi na mesma. Tá, como é que eu vou passar pra lá? Scanner aí, não é aqui ainda. É ali por cima. Ó. Caramba.
That's not the good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone.
Dá tempo, peraí. Deu tempo de voar.
Dallasburg penetrate control us. They hit our research site for the Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Pathos Granum originated Spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Mission complete. Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
A weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
Pera aí que eu vou colocar um dano nela pra não ir sem nada. Dano e... deixa eu ver. Chance crítica. 44. Beleza. Tem como mudar a aparência? Tem. Skin. Tá. Branco. Azul. Vermelho e aqui dourado. Agora sim. Vamos lá. Eu acabei pegando 2 módulos de controle. Deixa eu ver se eu faço um bom uso dele. Eu acho que eu vou fazer o Necros, porque o Necros só precisa de um módulo de controle. Eu vou olhar depois, eu não estou recordando, mas acho que é só um que faz. Que precisa, no caso. Aí eu já consigo fazer meu terceiro Warframe.
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
Pô, tá longe não isso aqui.
This was not the deal, Anyo. We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry. I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty, the fleet's going to blow. Outworlder, abort.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world. Biz. I don't think they made it.
Outworlder? Yudi, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus.
Se vou ter que enfrentar esse Warframe aí, ele vai ficar comigo.
Jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Ah, entendi. Ah, arremesse e carrega. Tá, entendi.
Well done, Outworlder. Now bring the rest home.
Como é que eu sei que ela tá carregada?
Full charge.
Tá,
Now,
entendi.
target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Então ele avisa quando tiver carregado, beleza.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Outworlder, you've got to get out of there.
Caramba.
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it. That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Eu não tô dando pra fazer não.
Reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged... That's it. The cycle's degrading. Charged burst from the Zorus might do it.
Eu não estou entendendo o que é abafador. retorne quando eu estiver voltando no tempo. Tá, ela vai voltar. Peguei isso aqui, né? Não entendi muito, mas eu consegui, eu acho.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? Protean trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
Temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
Eu não entendi muito ali o que era pra fazer, mas foi, né? Consegui. Porque pedia pra voltar, mas tá como se estivesse voltando, mas ela não tava voltando, não tava fazendo nada. Mas foi, né?
Mission complete.
Isso é o que
Excellent
importa.
work, Tenno.
Solaris, we are reunited. Parents to children. Family to family. Take this time to hold one another. For tomorrow our struggle continues. We will persevere. Know that our emancipation is writ in the stars. With Solaris and Tenno united.
Tá, então terminou a jornada. Terminou. Deixa eu até conferir aqui. Foi isso aqui. Pronto, concluída. Deixa eu ver aqui se veio com as partes dela. Proteia, né? Proteia. Aqui, não, tem que farmar as partes, beleza. Eu tenho inclusive a fase Prime aqui. Faltou só o diagrama e o chassi. Beleza. Então, é isso aí. Mais uma jornada feita. Vamos lá. Vamos zerar esse jogo. O jogo parece que é bastante extenso. Valeu!